Good morning, friends and clients. I have decided to do another Pilates abdominal workout for you this morning. So what I've done is I've chosen the teaser exercise from the original mat, and I'm going to give you different variations on that exercise with some roll-ups in between. And because we're going to do quite a few variations, I'm going to add some stretch exercises in between, so to give you some release in those hip flexors that might be feeling like they're overworked. So join me on the mat. All right, so we're going to start with some rollbacks with our feet down just to warm up. So get yourself seated on your mat. Feet are hip width apart. Lengthen up through that spine. And take those arms in front of you, draw those shoulder blades down, reach those fingertips in front of you, breathing in. As you breathe out, lift that pelvic floor, scoop that belly button in and tilt that pelvis and roll back. We're not going to go too far, just a little way. Breathe in, breathe out, roll yourself back forward and up again and stack that spine. Okay, good, breathing in, breathing out. Scoop the belly button in and tilt and roll. Go down a little bit further each time, breathing in and breathing out and roll back forward in a C curve, then stack your spine back up again. And one more time, breathing in. As you breathe out, scoop that belly button, lift the pelvic floor and roll. Let's go a little further down. Take a deep breath in there and breathe up, roll forward again. And stack. Breathing in there, breathe out. We're going to go all the way down for the next three. Take those arms over your head. Take a breath in there. As you breathe out, 90 degrees with the arms, chin into the chest, and roll forward. And stack that spine up. Breathing in, breathe out. Tuck under, roll through that sacrum, through the lower back, through the mid back. Shoulders find the mat. Arms go overhead. Breathing into 90 degrees, breathing out, chin to chest, and you roll up. Okay, one more. So we're starting to warm that body up nicely. Breathing in, breathing out, lift and scoop and roll. Breathing in and breathing out, and lift back up again. Nice, okay, we're going to try that with our feet up. So we're going to work towards the teaser a little bit more. So I would call this the teaser prep. So breathing in. As you breathe out, you don't actually need to go all the way down for the first three. Breathing in, just go down, down, down as far as the lower back. Breathing in as you breathe out and roll back up and then lift up through the sternum. And again, breathing in, breathing out and scoop the belly. Tuck under and flex that lower spine and roll back down again. Shoulders stay down. Control it. Breathing in and breathing out and roll back up. It's not an easy exercise, as you can hear the shaking in my voice. Breathing in and breathing out. And you can already feel those hip flexors starting to work quite hard to compensate and help for those abs. But hopefully you're feeling it more in the abs. Breathing in and breathing out and roll back up, vertebra by vertebra. Okay, so let's just come forward just to give it a bit of a release. Okay, we're going to now straighten out those legs. Okay, so breathing in. As you're breathing out, lift those legs up and straighten out those legs. Let's try that again. Breathing in, breathing out. Roll to the shoulder blades and then roll back up again. And sternum out. And again, breathing in and breathing out. Tuck under, control it, roll down. Take a breath in there and breathing out and roll back up. If you're finding that too hard with the straight legs and you can't find that flexion in the spine, you need to take it back to the bent knees. Breathing in and breathing out and back up. So the bent knees was the first one we did, like that. And rolling back up again. Okay, so already you can feel those abs working pretty hard. All right, so I said I was going to include some rollback. So let's straighten out those legs. And just being able to straighten them out and roll back on them helps to open up those hip flexors quite nicely. So take a deep breath in there. As you breathe out, lift up inside your belly, tuck under and roll all the way down. Take an in-breath there. Arms to 90, chin into the chest and roll up and forward. So we won't stack in between. We'll go into the full roll up. Breathing in and breathing out. Pull that belly button back and roll, 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 bone by bone, back onto the mat. Breathing in, then chin into the chest. Start to wheel the spine back off the mat and forward. Nice exercise. Take a breath in there, stretch those hamstrings, pull that belly back and breathe out and roll. So I think that's 3. We'll do 3 more. Breathing in, chin into the chest, roll forward, scoop the belly as much as you can. Try not let it pop out and roll. Breathing in and breathing out. And 1 more. In breath and out. Okay, so I'm sort of going to do a combo of the roll up and the teaser prep. So we're going to start with bent knees and we're going to roll. And then we're going to curl. And then we're going to roll. And then we're going to curl. Okay, so breathing in, straighten out those legs. And breathing out. Okay, so we are now going to just, so we've been pulling the knees in as we're curling up. Now we're going to send the legs away as we curl up. Okay, so curl down and lengthen out the legs. So it's more of a teaser. And then bend to roll back in again. And lift. And bend. And lift. Okay, so I'm going to do those 6 again in the different that we've just done. So let's try that again. So breathing in. So breathe out. Roll down. Take your legs to a knee fold. And let's lengthen out those legs and pull in to come up. Breathing in and breathe out, pull in to come up. And again, breathing in and breathe out to pull in to come up. Okay, now we're going to extend legs to come up. Okay, so breathing in, as you breathe out, roll down. Take an in-breath there. As you breathe out, extend those legs out, sternum out. Breathing in and breathing out, extend those legs out. And breathing in. And breathing out, extend those legs out. Okay, well done. All right, so we are going to hold the teaser now, and you can do so with your knees bent in the prep variation, or you can have your legs long, whatever is feeling okay for you, depending on how strong your quads and your hip flexors and your abs are. At no point should you feel like you're getting any work in your back at all. So just be careful with this one. Breathing in, as you breathe out, let's fold your knees up. Okay, so let's do those arms. Knees are together, and let's just do one arm reaching overhead, and then the other arm. So yeah, toy soldier arms, shoulders down, reaching, breathing in, breathing out, other arm. Okay, breathing in, and breathing out. Okay. Just 3. I feel that's sort of enough of a number before these muscles start to overwork in the hip flexors, and then we can always just give it a bit of a release. In fact, let's do that right now. I said I was going to add some stretch exercises in between. So have your leg, the arch of your foot on the inside of your knee. Square up your hips to the front of your mat and just lean forward. If you can, grab your toes just to stretch into that hamstring. And reach forward, almost centrally over the shin of that other foot. Okay, so don't lean over to the one sit bone. Come over centrally. Stretching, and you can pull on the ankle, you can pull on the wrist, on the calf, or on the back of the foot. Stretch it out. Take a breath in there. And then stack up the other side. Okay. Arch on the inside knee. Square up your bum bones and reach forward. Grab your foot or your ankle or your calf and stretch forward. And feel the release in that leg that's stretched out. Okay, so so back into the teaser position. So breathing in. As you breathe out, tilt back, lift your legs up. Okay, we'll keep the knees bent for this one. And we want to scissor those legs. So ultimately it's the toe taps. You're going to tap one leg down and then the other leg down. Keep working on those upper back extensors, working to get you a little bit of a back extension as much as you can in this exercise. Not that it's going to be a back extension, but they do work somewhat. Okay, so that's 3 to that side, 3 to that side. Let's do 6. 4, 4, 5, 5. Lots of control. Keep pulling that belly button in. 6. Okay, nice. We're going to add opposite arm and leg. Oh, it's much harder on the abs to load arms and legs together on. Okay, so that's 3 and 3. Pull those knees in and sit up. Okay, we're going to try that with straighter legs. All right, so the full teaser. We'll start with just the legs, then the arms. Okay, 3, 3 to each side. Breathing in. As you breathe out, roll, scoop, lift. Okay, arms in teaser position, straighten out those legs. If you can't, you just stick with those toe taps. 2, 3. Okay, opposite arm. 2 and 3. And release. And we'll do that again. It's always nicer to do it the second time round. Good. Breathing in. As you breathe out, scoop that belly, lift those legs, teaser arms. Okay, so whether you're doing this version or that version or straight legs, but I'm going to do straight legs. Breathing in. Let's start. 1. Upper body stays dead stable. You're just working the lower extremities. Okay, opposite arm and leg. Can hardly think and talk at the same time here and do the exercise. Okay, that's 3 to each side. Well done. Okay, so that is like sort of teaser toy soldier variation. I'm going to give you a little bit of a brain teaser here. We've been working opposite arm and leg, so let's do same arm, same leg lifting. All right, so bend knees if you need to protect your back, or straight legs. Breathing in. As you breathe out, fold those legs up. Okay, so straight legs for me, and I'm going to lift right leg up, left leg up, left arm and leg, right, left, right. It's quite hard, this one. I'm going to try with bend knees, up, up. I think most people will be at this level. Oh, control it, and 3, and 3. And release. Let's do that again. Always easier the second time round. Now you know your level, what you would like to do. If you'd like to keep your knees bent, or you'd like to do what I'm doing, which is a little bit of both. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, tilt back on that pelvis, lengthen out those legs. Get your balance and control. Right, left. Use your out breath. That's 3 for the straight leg version. Bend. Okay, one more to each side for good measure. Oh, very good work for the abs. Good. Breathing in and breathing out, and lengthen up through that spine, pulling on the knees. Okay, let's just do a little bit of a glute stretch. So yeah, let's go back on our backs. Get into that pretzel position. So bring your knee over. Hand through the gap here in your legs and your thighs. Pull, clasp your hands at the back of the knee and pull in, and just release your glute for there. Not that we've worked glutes, it's just to give us a bit of a breather in between these teaser exercises or variations. It's always nice to stretch glutes. Any stretching is really good. Feels good. Take nice deep inhalations. Breathe nice and full and deep into your lungs. Okay, change. Other side. Okay, so get ready. We're going to do the full teaser. So in one of my other workouts in this Pilates lockdown, we did the full teaser. We did 3 variations. Teaser 1, 2, and 3. Okay, arms long. So, a little bit like that one now, that when we were curling up, we were straightening out the legs, except our legs start with our feet down. So, breathing in, as you breathe out, chin into the chest, and you curl into the full teaser 3. Breathing in and breathing out. Scoop the belly, control it down. We'll do 6 of these. Nice and control. Make sure that you don't arch the small of your back. Breathing into 90 with the arms, chin into the chest, and reach those arms forward. Get that sternum out on the last part of that exercise. Breathing in, breathe out. Scoop the belly, flex that spine, control it down. Feet come down last, and then the head. Breathing in. Breathing out, chin into the chest, and curl. Take an in breath there, and breathing out and roll. Chin into the chest and roll. I think that's number 4. And control it down. Breathing in 90 degrees, chin into the chest, and lift and hold. Chest out, shoulders down. And make this the next one, your last one, number 6. Breathing in, chin into the chest, and roll up. Okay, nice work. Right, so that was teaser 3. We're going to do teaser 2, which is just the leg lowers and lifts, okay? So just now we were doing single leg lowers and lifts, the scissors. We are now going to do the double legs. Okay, so go down, get your feet up, breathing in, breathe out into the teaser, and let's lower those legs, breathing in. As you breathe out and lift. Lower and lift. 3 and lift. 4, upper body stays dead stable. Try and lift through these quite as much as possible. 5 and 6. And I always like to do 2 sets just to help you out to get the movement better in the second time you do it. Breathe in and breathe out. Roll back, lift your legs up. Straighten out those legs. And lower. Breathe in, breathe out and lift. Almost feel like you're reaching the heels away. Although you're not flexing the heels, try and feel like they are the ones reaching away. So that really works through the quads. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Well done. Okay, I just want to give you another 3 full teaser 3s, but I want to add an extension of the arms, right, because that also loads the tummy quite considerably. Right, so go back to those straight legs. Helps you release those hip flexors again, quite nice to do. So back to the full roll up teaser. Teaser 3, breathing in, chin into the chest and roll, as we did previously. Okay, now I just want you to take those arms overhead. Hold it there, breathing in, breathing out, and then you roll back down. Okay, so breathing in, breathing out, just layering up. Hold it, and then roll. Okay, breathing in, chin into the chest, roll up, control sternum out, lift those legs a little higher, arms overhead, and then release. Okay, so I said 3, but I think let's repeat that. So we'll end up with 6. Good, breathing in, we're almost there. Arms over the head, breathing out, chin into the chest, into your teaser. Shoulders down, lift those legs. Arms overhead, hand back down to teaser and roll. 2 more. Breathe in, chin into the chest, roll up. Arms overhead, my legs are lowering as I'm getting more and more tired. Have to dig deep, breathe in. Keep that breathing going so that your stamina holds. Breathing in, arms overhead. And release. Oh, I wanted to bend those knees. Okay, I wanted to cheat a bit at the end there. Okay. We're going to do another stretch. I think let's stretch these hip flexors. They're screaming for a stretch. Okay. So, let's just come onto our knees. All right, so put your heel forward. So when you push forward to get that hip flexor release on this knee that's behind you, that you don't track this knee over your toe, so you can still see the front of your foot. And just stretch into that. Just release it. Feels really nice, eh? After all that work in the hip flexors. So yes, as you can feel now that you've done a few teasers, very good exercise to feel it in the abs, to strengthen up these hip flexors and to strengthen up the quads. Very often we've got very over dominant hamstrings and our quads are a bit weaker, so in comparison. So this is a really great exercise to strengthen up through the front of the body. Release a little bit deeper. You just have to feel like the muscles pulling away from the bones. Just really chillax into this and release. Other side. We've got quite a fun variation coming up next. One of those brain teaser ones. Something to practice. Not everybody can get it right. It's like one of those rub your tummy and your chest in opposite directions. It's the same similar kind of concept, but done in teaser. Release, release, release a little bit lower with that pelvis. And then let's come up. Okay. Right, so basically teaser position, we're going to do some leg circles in one direction and then leg circles in the other direction. Okay, then we're going to do the arm circles and then we're going to try and combo it where it gets quite funny. Okay, so let's come up, sitting position. Take a breath in there. As you breathe out, fold your legs up. Okay, so in this one, yeah, I suppose you can, as long as you're working from the hips. I think if you're going to do it with your arms, with your knees bent, I would suggest just to anchor your upper body, let's just put your hands behind you. So that is certainly a variation. So almost like circles of the knee, if you can see that in this video. Okay, so that's definitely one variation you can do and you can stick with this. Okay, and if you're on the coccyx, really tuck under a little bit more so that you don't hurt yourself there. Okay, so the full variation is lift up and lift those legs up, and let's do 3 circles to one direction. 2, very difficult to keep that upper body stable, and then the other direction. 1 and 2 and 3. Woo! Up to the center. So you've got to really work on circles there, no boxes or triangles or any funny shapes there. Okay, so that was the legs. Now we're going to try the arms. So basically the legs just stay in the position, so you can do the arms that way, that way. Okay, it doesn't feel like much when your knees or feet are down, so we have to lift those feet up. Breathing in, breathing out. Suck in, tuck under, roll back, lift that sternum up. If you want to keep the knees bent, that's absolutely fine. Let's do 3 arms in one direction and 3 arms in the other direction. Try with your legs straight. 1, 2, pull those bellies in. 3, other way. 1, 2, and 3, and bending. Now we're going to combo it. So this is the last exercise. Left it for the end. It's fun. Let's try. Good. Breathing in, breathing out. Suck that belly button in. Extend those arms and legs. So basically the legs are going to go in a anti-clockwise direction, and the arms are going to go in another direction, in a clockwise. And then, once you've done one way, you've got to try and do the other way, which is so hard. Okay, but yes, takes a bit of practice, so have fun with that one. All right, well done. I think we've done all the stretches. I would actually suggest that we stand up or basically lie on our side and just let's do a quad stretch there. So sort of straighten out that underneath leg, grab the back of your foot and just pull into a nice quad stretch here. Keep the knee hip height, so don't have it into a outer rotation. Bring that heel in towards the bum and pull and push your pubic bone forward to get an extra stretch. The quad stretch can be done standing too, if you prefer. And just relax into it. Just feel like that quad is really pulling. Okay, well done. And the other side. So we've actually stretched all around quite nicely. A bit of a hamstring, a bit of a quad, a bit of a glute stretch, and a hip flexor stretch. It's complemented this workout quite nicely. Okay, push the pubic bone forward, pull those knees back. And smile. Okay, wonderful. Hope you have a lovely day for the rest of it. Okay, bye.